Hey guys, good morning and good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are joining from. Welcome back and thank you for joining. Right, I'll try to keep this clip as short as possible, and talk as much as during that time. So I might go a little bit faster to keep your. It's all down to the love for you to keep your data levels down. Right, guys, it's all about apps, and more apps, and this is all about boys' dreams and probably girls' wish. So, if you talk to 10 boys and ask from their point of view, from physical point of view, what is a couple of, tell me, the best things you want to have in your physics and your appearance point of view, I can guarantee, guys, the abs will come number one and number two and number three. So that's all about boys' dreams, having six packs. And in you girls' case, to have a nice firm tummy. Why firm tummy rather than six packs? That's my kind of personal talking subject to kind of talking. I would rather like to see a girly girl with a firm, nice tummy rather than six packs. Does it bother me? No, absolutely no. And it doesn't bother me, but it's just a private, personal kind of liking. So go for it. You can have it. So in relation to abs, guys, we all got it. You got it. And the girl in red got it. Yeah, you got it as well. We all got abs, but unfortunately can't see it. So why? It's same like, imagine a day, right? Imagine a day that when you're driving to, let's make an example, right? Out of nothing. Quick, right, okay. Imagine you are driving to Kandy, and it was a kind of a very beautiful, gorgeous, misty morning. Did you see the road clearly? I don't think so. Very thick, foggy, misty morning. Romantic? Yes. And also depending on who is sitting on the passenger side. Right, cool. That's a different story, right? Guys, wonderful, gorgeous, misty morning, foggy morning. You don't see much. Exactly, that is what happening to our abs because we all got it. However, it is being covered. Covered by what? Guess what? Fat. Loads and loads of billions of fat cells, right? Roughly, we talked about last time in my kind of theory talk about a reduction of sport reductions and fat cells reduction, etc. That is what all about it, guys. You can do it. She can do it. We all can do it. We all have abs, but it's a matter of actually getting these abs to show and make it firm, right? Firm part, yes, it actually comes from the actual workout. But in relation to the actual appearance, the actual abs, particularly now heading towards the boys, if you really want to get the six packs, guys, it doesn't start here. It doesn't. In other words, it doesn't start at your local gym. It starts in your much closer, much closer. Boys and girls, is much closer to your home, your heart, your life. It starts in your gym. Did I say that gym? No, wrong. It starts in your kitchen. So that's what I wanted to say. It's all depend on to your, guess what? Fat account. Guys, remember last time I was talking about keep your fat account well away from your actual bank account, which should be in, thick black. But your fat account should be in thick blood red. Guys, if you do that, creating abs is so damn easy. It does not take much work if we work with this step and start from your kitchen. So for example, a quick one, guys, if you go to my FB, Facebook, and have a look at, I think there's something called Home Alone. Ooh, Home Alone, sad guy. Just kidding, right? Home Alone, the, what is it called, album, you will see the stuff I sometimes upload and the amount of carbs I'm taking, so little. But I can guarantee, boys and girls, I do kill, I do spend, I do burn twice, 3 times more calories than you. But yet, the input is rather low. Quick little example. Shall I pinch you, some of you boys? Go to Sri Lanka, you have a look, and when these boys coming out of kitchen, you know what? You can actually hide behind their plate. The amount of rice, mountain. That's a huge mountain, boys, right? You can actually shoot someone hiding behind that plate. It's that amount of rice. You don't need it. If you do that, you'll be killing yourself. May not be today, tomorrow, day after. So watch out and what you're putting in. And if you actually control your kitchen, if you control your input, and that way you can control majority of your problems and your health complications, etc. But be careful and be little bit intelligent how we go about it, and have a little bit of education, have a little bit of knowledge. Read about it. Don't listen to too much craps, guys, and use your common sense and common knowledge. All of you guys on my Facebook are wonderful, intelligent, professional guys, and you guys can do it. So if you actually control here, so actually tummy workout and having a nice wonderful physiques, nice wonderful tummy comes from a start in the kitchen, not at your local gym. In my case, not in my gym room. Right, so therefore guys, we all can have it, right boys? Yes, your dreams, 6 packs, can we do it? Absolutely, we can do it. We can do it 100%, guys. I can bet my bottom dollar, if we have spent real good quality 3 months and working a little bit hard, looking after your mouth and managing your kitchen, what are you putting in your body? You can achieve it. So you don't need to go to Kataragam and talk to the idiot in the sky and ask for to give you 6 packs. No, nothing. You can't do that, guys. Don't be so silly. But you have to do two things. On top of your kitchen management, input management, 2 other things. P and C. PC. From a UK point of view, PC is for political correctness. And no, I'm not talking about political correctness. I'm talking about be 110% persistent. Keep at it, guys. Keep at it. Don't ask help from the idiot in the sky. He can't do that, boys. Guarantee he can't do that. And you need to get up from your backside and do it for yourself. Achieve it. And through this sweat, hard work. And if you put your head, if your body into it, commit yourself and be persistent. The other one, consistency. Get it? See, that's for consistency, guys. So be persistent, be consistent, and get on with it. Do it. You can achieve it. Anything in life, not just your 6 packs. Anything in your life, you can achieve it with P and C. Be persistent, be consistent. Sometimes I wake up, a bit of sad guy. I wake up 4 o'clock in the morning, guys. I start my gym work depending on my diary and depending on things I have to do. I don't miss out things. I don't look at and think, oh my God, 4 o'clock. And in these days, guys, look, -1 outside and winter time. Love to be in the bed? Cold winter mornings? Yeah, anybody. But be persistent, be consistent. Your hard work will pay and make you happy, right? And because when you love yourself, to me, without offending guys going to the temple, this is my temple. This is what I worship. This is my God. My body, my temple. I love it because if you happen to see a guy who doesn't care and love himself, or if you happen to see a girl who doesn't care for herself, then trust me, they won't be able to care for somebody else. So the care, the love, start from within yourself, and then you can transfer that to others. So therefore, guys, all about abs, and look after yourself, and then work hard. Be persistent, be consistent, look after yourself, and get your health right, and get your diet right. Achieving your abs easy. Right, let's get down to the actual things, nitty-gritty about things, about abs. Before I actually go and start getting dirty, getting sweaty, we need to know roughly about what is abs. Guys, I can't take you all the way down to your school days and do an anatomy and physiology lesson. Rather, it need to come from you guys. Sit down, read it, learn about, educate yourself, and because when you have a little bit of knowledge, that's much easier. So when something go wrong, guys, and then you can repair it. If you don't know any kind of little bit theory behind it, a bit tough. And also, guys, break down your week into different segments, and I will talk on some other time. to your abs and bicep, triceps, and so that way you can do things much more easily. It's easy to be persistent, easy to be consistent when you have a kind of set timetable. All my life is here, and my gym timetables, everything there, and so it's much easier if you have a kind of diary kind of things and keep an eye on things, kind of calendar kind of things. That way it can make your life much easier. Right, guys, so all about abs. And so what is abs? Have basic knowledge about the muscle groups you are working on. So in this case we are referring it as very simple terms abs, and upgrade a little bit more, it is called abdominal muscle. Now go down to real technical stuff, rectus abdominis. That is what all about. It's a paired muscle running either side of the anterior wall, and then supported by two best friends called obliques, left and right. And in the middle, how these two chaps are keeping together is they got another friend, and that is called linea alba. Linea alba is a chap that keeping this pair together. And why I'm putting a little bit more emphasis, and some of you girls, particularly not boys, girls, have this theory that when you go through C-sections, that your obsteams is actually cutting into your muscle. No, cutting into your abdominal muscle, or technical term is rectus abdominis. No, they're not cutting into that, and it's rather they're going through the top layer of the skin, the fat layer, etc. And then actually they can, guess what, open your rectus abdominis more like a curtain, open, and well, obviously a bit more cutting, get the baby out without actually cutting the rectus abdominis. So this theory and this kind of negative, kind of wrong perception or belief about that the obsteam is going through cutting your muscle, wrong. Just get that out. Just thought popping in, not relevant to this particular thing, this clip, but I just thought to put that in. So guys, remember technical terms, rectus abdominis, paired muscle going through either side of your anterior wall and supported by obliques and keeping together by linea alba. Right, those are the technical stuff, and the main functions wise is kind of helping the tilting of your pelvic as well as the curvature of the bottom part of your spinal. Right, guys, so don't need to bog down too much onto these technical things, but having a reasonable basic knowledge actually is good for your general knowledge, and good for when things go wrong and to think where it may have gone wrong and repair it. Technical points. So it's just like driving a car. It's okay to jump in and start driving, but having a basic knowledge how this silly engine thing functions, and it might help you one day. Right, guys? Right, let's go into the dirty part of things, and now the real part coming. Boys and girls, get ready, get down to the floor and get dirty. Here we go. Right, guys, here we go. This is the dirty part of things now, as I said. So the biggest mistake people make when you're making crunches is engaging, disengaging. That's the biggest one. What I meant, I'll show in a second, that people, when you crunch up and people disengage your abs. So don't do that at the front point, don't do it at the back point. So always keep your abs. What's the technical term? I'm not going to tell you, I told you multiple times. Right, remember that, your abs. Right, okay. Keep it engaged, keep it in play every single moment during your crunching times. Otherwise, you're not going to get, you can get reasonable results, but not going to get that quality we are looking for. So always aim for quality. So number one thing is keep your abs in play. How you do that? Okay, let me show you how you people disengage thing, right? You come up and you go all the way. Don't do that. Don't go all the way. The moment you do that, this chap is relaxing. This chap is breathing. This chap is kind of having a party inside. Don't let him have parties. Right, guys, your job is to make this man cry and scream. Cry and scream. How you do that? When you come to the front point, hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go back. Hold it. Not all the way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you are kind of keeping abs play without, like when you go down, I don't know whether you could see that. I don't go all the way down to the bench. So See, that's all the way down. No, rather, I am actually off from the bench about 3 inches or so. All right, guys. Talk about benches, and it's not that's not an essential kind of item, but having a bench is actually making life good, and you can make your crunches go further and get better results. So you can do the same thing lying on the floor, guys. But if you do have access to a bench, do have one, do use it. It gives you a lot of option. So we talk about keeping your abs in play, right? The other one is, guys, another huge mistake people make when you're crunching up, keeping your tummy full with air. No, don't do that, guys. Learn to breathe from your chest, not from your tummy, right? When you're coming up, when you're crunching up, make sure that you kind of breathe out, make your tummy empty, right? Here we go. So now it's empty, nothing in it, guys. So when you're going down, you breathe, get into your chest, get into your lungs, and when you're coming up, let that go from your tummy, right? And also learn to breathe from your chest. The other one is when you're crunching forward, obviously you're putting pressure onto your abs. At the same time, tell your brain that to press it in as well. So you are actually hitting this man twice. In other words, your crunch is going to hit this chap, as well as you telling your brain, I'm going to press this man in, keep in. So keep that in your brain, keep that in your head when you're crunching up, guys. So let's do that. So I'm breathe out, now press in. Also my crunch is killing this. I'm engaging, so I'm keeping this jab in play. Now it's off, so don't do that. I just did it just for you to see, guys. So keep all those techniques in your head. That is the most important part, guys. So now when you learn all of that techniques, that when you actually doing your crunches, all these 3, 4, 5, 6 points need to go into your head during your crunches. That is what I call meditation. Being aware, self-awareness, being conscious of what part of muscles, what part of techniques, what is happening to my body. One other thing, something I forgot to tell you. When you're crunching up, some people use hammers. Don't ask this man support. Ignore him. He's an idiot. You only keeping him there. In my case, I'm using this bench. So to keep me in place, I am using this jab. Otherwise, when you're crunching up, don't ask his help. You get on with yourself and ask this man, ask this jab. He has to work. He has to cry. He has to scream. But when he's screaming, what does he send a message here and unconsciously telling this chap to talk to this man and say, can you please help me a little bit? I'm just struggling here. Shut off, cut off, kill that signal. Tell your brain, I am not going to ask that guy's help. Matey, you get on, you do it. And that's because you want to kill this chap, you want to harm this chap, you want to make this chap cry, right, guys? So, no hammers, you do it yourself. And get your tummy to pull you up, and also take you back. And so get this man to talk to you, get this man to cry. So this is crying, now he's crying. Look, I'm holding, he's crying, he's asking this chap help. I'm saying, no, you get on with it. That's the way to go, guys. So those are the things you need to keep in your head when you're doing your crunches. So breathing and engaging your abs all the way, and both up and down. Don't go all the way and relax. Just keep it in play. And make sure that your tummy is empty and learn to breathe from your chest. Right? Don't get your tummy involved. And when you're actually doing it, all these 3, 4 points need to be in your head and always communicate. Be so conscious that which part of your body doing the job. The only part of your body that's supposed to do the job is what? This man. And if this man is crying, if you can feel the sweat, if you can feel the tears coming down from this man, you are doing the good job. You are doing the right job. However, if this man is sharing his job with this one and with somebody else, no, he's not doing a good job. So always concentrate on the job, and that is type of meditation. It's actually better than going down to the temple, guys. Hi guys, I'm going to show you another one. It's called decline leg raise. So guys, as you know, there are multiple exercises. There are multiple things you can do with your tummy and with your abs to make it cry, right? And this is another one. I normally do I combine a couple of programs into it. So I do the crunches, I do the leg raises, and sometimes if I'm in the gym and when I go to the gym, I normally do hanging leg raises using the bar, guys. And but I'm not too kind of chasing that too much of it, because these two exercises actually doing a really good job for me, and I'm kind of satisfied with it. Obviously, I do combine a couple of other things. And do remember, in a minute, I'll come to your, remember, at the beginning part of the tape, I was talking about obliques, and so you need to get that chap working as well. We'll show you in a second, right? So you can combine all of that into your abs training package on that on a certain day, particular day. Do keep a timetable of things, do keep a wonderful diary of it. Talk about diary, and it is an essential part of it and in your training, guys, and for you to reflect back. So obviously, depending on how much money or facilities you want to get into it, like in my case, I normally kind of keep, well, practice, this is my life, guys, and every single thing in my life is on it. So in relation to apps, I have multiple gym programs actually fed into the this thing and my Apple. So I normally pick and select, say for example, if I'm doing my abs, I go to my core body, and from there I make a start, and then the actual wristwatch guides me in relation to things. So I think, let me see where the leg raises are, and let's see, here we go. So I keep that running, obviously, and it does automatic job, because this one got roughly about 2-3 years of my training data fed into it, and by the main computer system or my Apple my phone. So here we go. So therefore, it decides kind of thing, how long my length of break is, and how fast I should do things, how should I slow down, and what is my current heart rate. And based on that, and it looks for the best possible calorie burning kind of method of running things, and actually communicate with me. So guys, you don't need to go into this much of length. When I was in the school, I didn't have none of these scraps, guys, but well, life is different now. However, having a history, having a diary is actually going to do a lot of good to you guys, because you can reflect back. So in relation to leg raises, guys, it's the same principle and same theories apply, and keep your abs engaged every single time, and make sure that when you're doing your leg raises, keep your legs straight, guys, and your toes are pointing away from you, and your legs straight, and don't let this leg ever rest on the ground, guys. That's all about engagement. Keep it engaged, keep your tummy engaged, and keep your abs engaged, guys. So you are off about a couple of inches, and when you come up, make sure that your hip is going to kind of come off the bench a couple of inches if you can, and that will give a really nice hard crunch, and you can make this idiot cry, right? Okay, have a look, guys. So come up and do that. So can you see my hip going up a bit? And hold it there, guys, there. That's there. So that's your hip is going off a couple of inches. So that's actually going to kill. That is going to kill this tummy like that, right, guys? So that's another one. Always, as I said, your breathing techniques, get that right, guys. So if you need more time, more information, do talk to me, and I will talk you back. Right, guys. One other thing. I normally I have built into my abs package. So you've seen the crunches, you've seen the leg raises. So obviously, I normally combine my kind of core body going more like planking, and plus my press up or push ups, whatever, into it. So. And also, guys, remember I talked earlier part of the tape about two beautiful friends. This guy is having his best friends, obliques, left and right. So ideally, when you're doing a crunches, try to get the whole package done. And in my case, I try to combine that, this, and this. And so try to build, try to get the same on the same day, same time, kind of the whole package going. And so obliques and abs, and ideally if you can get your shoulders done on the same day. Like in my case, depending on my diary, and either I do my abs and obviously obliques, and may not do the shoulders at the same time, depending on my time. And usually the whole the total package, it normally takes about 45 to 50 minutes, depending on how good I am in the morning. 4 o'clock, 4:30 in the morning, right guys? So obliques, and that's this guy's two best buddies. So you need to get them going as well. So it's all down to you. Either you do unweighted without any kind of weight, not huge techniques there, and as long as you are conscious, again, being very much in tune with what muscle groups, which muscle is actually working any given time. So only chap should work this boy here. And so in my case, I actually use weight and to make life easier. That's my crunch weight, and so I hold on to that. And not sure whether you guys can see. Let me go back a bit. Do the crunching part. So I normally do around 20 and 20 other way, and then that will make one set. So 20, 20, that's 40, and then 40 multiplied by 3, that's 3 sets I do, and 3 set crunches, and 3 sets of leg raises. So each, so around 60 coming up, 60, 60, 60s coming up, and this one is going up to, so 40 each one set, and 40 times 3. So add all of that, and that's a real good quality, reasonable workout, and it does kill lot of calories, guys. And so that will all help. One little word to the guys. The girls are going through a lot of hardships on behalf of us, because of us, and they have very little time because they have given everything to us. So at least a couple of times a week, guys, put your head into it and give these girls a little bit of time, bit of free space, and you take charge of kids, kitchen, garden, whatever, guys, and tell your wonderful girlfriend, wonderful wife, baby, you go out and spend a couple of hours in the gym, or run around the village. Help them out, guys, because do remember, their tummies, they have gone through lot of tough times comparing to us, comparing to you and me, guys. So therefore, these girls need additional bit of help. So that help need to come from you, guys, you. So for that, put your head into it and help these guys. So now, girls and boys, so now we coming towards the end of it, and I don't need to recap because it'll go in the whole lot. So I'm so sorry for keeping the video long, but I had to go and describe as reasonably details into it, and so you guys can get a kind of rough idea what's all about it. In fact, I had to cut down a lot in relation to description and things to keep it down. So next time, guys, and we'll try to get into the shoulder side, push-up sides. So you got a nice firm body, boys, girls, and then you got nice wonderful shoulders, particularly with the girls with the blouse and things when you come out onto the street. Haha, nice. Shoulders, right, and not the saggy ones, right? And so you can actually show off a little bit, and get the boy walking the other side of the road to have a look and do a little wink. And that's how it is, guys. That's what it's all about, and it's been presentable, and we all love attention. I'm a human being, and just like you are, and we all do that. When a girl put in lipstick, not because of anything else. Attention. That's, you want attention because we are human beings, and we are batch living people. We are social beings. We love attention. So if you want to get attention, you need to work hard, guys. It's not going to, nobody's going to give that in your pocket. You need to get up from your backside, do it, and do it with combine with the good dietary program, and combine with the good cardio program, and actually go down to the floor level, go down dirty, get sweaty. And that is how we're going to achieve. Just like anything in life, it's not going to come onto your bed, guys. Get up from your bed and get on with it. That's life. Don't go with a basket of fruits and ask some idiot in the sky, please help. No, absolutely no, guys. It's just your hard work. So guys, again, thank you very much for being with me. Thank you very much for watching this. And if you guys got any other ideas, do put into me and do talk to me. Keep talking and love having little chats with you guys. So therefore, and there are new things coming up and other things coming up. Few topics in my head. I recently started as part of my keeping up my professional qualifications and in relation to research work and things. So I will talk about certain topic because most of these things are aimed towards boys and girls. The next couple of times, and not in near future, but in kind of a little bit distant future, I will talk about some specific issues relevant to boys only, men only, right? And keep an eye on that, and to help you out with a couple of little things, something really special where girls can help the boys. Today I'm asking boys to help girls. So guys, again, thank you very much, and it's nice being with you, and thank you for helping me, thank you for giving me ideas, and thank you for coming to my Facebook and putting wonderful comments. That is something I really enjoy, guys. Going to some other guys FBs, and you can see little baby clicks, likes, and little winkly tinkly things. And in case my friends, they all coming and writing things. I actually love it. Actually, there's a kind of communication taking place. People are putting their ideas, thoughts. I love it. Wonderful. Thank you very much. So guys, again, thank you for being with me, and thank you for sharing the video. It's also going to my channel on YouTube, guys. Okay, take care, and whatever you do, wherever in the world, and remember, life comes once. Sit back, enjoy, and whatever you do, do it with a smile, because one simple theory, boys and girls. One simple theory. This is a temple, wonderful body, look after it, and the most important thing, tomorrow never comes. Tomorrow never comes, tomorrow will never come. So think today is your last day on planet Earth, and therefore guys, get down, enjoy whatever you do, enjoy to the fullest, enjoy your best, because don't worry about tomorrow, worry about today. Get it right and enjoy it. Take care guys, and love you all.